Now, the RAGBRAI 40 forecast for today. This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, July the 22nd, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening. We have some showers and thunderstorms over the high plains, a complex over Texas and Louisiana, and the monsoon over the desert southwest. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet across the country. The watch warning map, however, does not look quiet. Lots of heat advisories, lots of excessive heat warnings, a couple of severe thunderstorm watches during the overnight, some red flag warnings in the west. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet again. The QPF chart doesn't look very quiet. This is rainfall through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and it shows we could have some rain around here, maybe upwards of a half an inch or more, but this is going to be very spotty, very isolated, and it's going to be hot all during this time. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. There's the infamous 594 ridge overhead. We have energy moving into the north and west, and the GFS wants to put in some showers and thunderstorms. If there's any, the northeastern corner of the state would be the best opportunity to see any activity. Otherwise, it's going to be hot, 90s, triple digits. This will go into Monday as well. 90s, triple digits. Any rain is going to be very isolated, very spotty, and mainly in the northern two tiers of counties and into Minnesota. Tuesday, it's a little bit better, but still, it's going to be very isolated and very spotty. Not everybody is going to see rain. Most of this is going to be either in the morning or in the evening. Most of the daytime, even here into Wednesday, it's going to be dry most of the daylight hours. Highs, 90s, triple digits. We'll see heat advisories, excessive heat warnings. Thursday looks to be dry, with most of the precipitation to our east and still to our north. But it really doesn't cool off a whole heck of a lot. Still 90s, maybe close to triple digits. Friday, that system north of us will ease in, and that could bring some spotty, isolated, note term isolated, showers and storms, with temperatures still in the 90s. And by Saturday, that moves off to the south and east, and temperatures do cool off a little bit. Maybe a few 80s to lower to possibly middle 90s by that point. And by a week from today, on the 29th, that trough is now off to the east, another one over the north and west, and the ridge is starting up again in the plain states and into the desert southwest, and we could see some shower activity coming at us again with a warm front. So if we need any more heat, it looks like it could return into the month of August. Thinking of August, here's a couple days later on the 2nd. There's the 594 ridge over about Colorado. Trough, a pretty decent trough over the eastern third of the country. And that could see some showers and storms more numerous there, except it's there, not here. And that means any activity around here will be isolated or spotty. And at the end of the forecast on August 6th, that 594 ridge moves nowhere. Trough still over the east. I'll tell you, this is a couple days later. It looks just like the 4 days before this, and still, most of the activity is either going to be very isolated, spotty, or not around here. So it doesn't look good for helping the drought conditions in the state and region. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have our weekly weather one tomorrow.